Yaga yo. Sunny day in London. Let's go ahead. Shorts. So guys, it's been, I would say, I'll go ahead and say, I think year 7 for isolation. So this is the 7th year of not going to any social event, not having anybody I could call a friend, removing myself from toxic family scenarios, removing myself from toxic workplaces. That's been a recent one, and the one that I'm now facing now, people that I don't know from anywhere who are now practicing or performing a smear campaign against me. So I will have to keep you updated on how I respond. We don't compete with these people, we remove ourselves from them, and we just go higher to a higher level. Being alone has taught me a lot about myself. It's taught me about, slowing down, just taking into account things that I'm feeling, jotting things down, journaling, seeing areas that I need to improve a lot, areas where I need a lot to improve on. My awareness has gone up. My intuition has been quite good. My sensitivity is also razor sharp in terms of knowing when energy changes. So with us empaths, you will get to a point in your healing journey when you want to be able to control the sensitivity of information from others. So what that means is, when you're in a group, sometimes there's only one person in a whole group who's sending out this sort of negative energy, and due to our upbringing, always wanting to serve, people pleasing, your spider senses will literally prick up. You need to get to a point where when somebody does this, you just ignore them. You don't take things too literal, and those feelings that you're having, which were practiced when you were really young to make you feel safe because of an unpredictable parent, or because of an absent parent, or a parent who trained you for their own personal battery charger pack. You need to learn to start peeling away those instincts, because honestly they don't serve you. And also what you will find is you become self-sufficient, which is one of the really good things that comes out of this. You become able to sit by yourself in your thoughts, and you slowly start healing your codependency. You won't need other people, you won't need validation, you won't need a partner. You actually become quite strong, you become quite independent, and you get a quiet kind of knowing of you're becoming a competent person. You're already a very intelligent person. You just need to sharpen your picker. You need to sharpen, when you're able to show people empathy, when to show your time, when to be present, and also when to be absent as well. So there's going to be many occasions where you will have to remove yourself and be in isolation I think the Bible talks about man shouldn't be alone. You should have a partner, and a woman should have a partner, and we're social beings. So if you do meet someone on your journey later on, and that person is willing to take a spiritual journey, they're willing to learn from you, they're willing to learn from your story, that's also fine. But I would say in the time we are now, it's very hard to come across people who understand the spiritual war we're going through at the moment. It's very hard to meet people who don't have a possession. It's very hard to meet people who don't realize that there's a demon working inside them, using their body as a vessel. It's just a very, very awkward moment right now. So the best way to save yourself is to find some practices that you really enjoy, find some skill, some kind of sport, something you can practice, learn a new language, maybe playing an instrument. I'm not sure whatever you like, but you're going to need to find ways to occupy your mind. You're going to have to find things that you can make, things you can focus on. Take your mind off the loneliness, take your mind off the fear of missing out, because honestly, you're not missing out. It may seem like that to begin with, but you get used to it. There isn't actually much good right now in terms of what's going on where you're not there. You're not missing anything. Nothing's exciting. Nothing good happens past 2 a.m. or 12 a.m. or whatever it is. You're actually your own life of the party. Start writing a story about your life. Start a YouTube. Create content. Do something to keep your mind occupied and keep moving forward in a positive way.